ব্যাকে চলে আসবে।
वीडियो के लिए टाइम है बाद
Starting with Harman, like you are comfortable in your 22 years. How did you feel when you walked through the lab?
Well, it wasn't easy. I think they also do a lot of hard work to do that, but I was excited. And the second thing was that it was something which I have done without any pressure, because whenever we go to the field to play, there is always a pressure to perform. But I think this was something I have to do freely and without thinking about anything.
And how do you think Calcutta is vibrating right now? In your, from your
Calcutta is
experience?
always special for me, and I think whenever we have our camp here, we always enjoy it. And I think this is a place known for sweets, and I'm always a sweet lover. And whenever I get the opportunity, I just come here and eat sweets.
So Harmanpreet, will you be recommending the Indian team to get such a glamorous uniform for the Indian women's team or not? Fantastic.
Yes, because whenever I go to watch any match, I will definitely go to SNCC to to watch.
And you are very confident, as confident as you are when you are batting.
Harman, what is your choice of style when you are not on the field? You are going to some parties for your personal.
See, I'm someone who like to wear jeans and top, t-shirt, which is more comfortable. And the second thing, if I get chance to watch any game, I will definitely like to wear this attire, which is very comfortable. And secondly, it's very similar to sport. And if I go and wear this, that will be also very nice.
Do you have a fashion icon whom you follow?
Well, I like to wear something which is more comfortable, other than just following, what other people are wearing.
Do you love to wear sari?
just 1 second. We'll do the one-on-ones in a bit now. I'd like to ask a couple of questions if you don't mind. We'll start with Patralekhaa. Tell us about your association with Blenders Pride Glassware Fashion Tour and what you're wearing today. We'd love to know about it.
Only glassware, or I should mention our last walk also. This is not the first time that I've been walking for Blenders Pride, and it's always a pleasure because some of them I've known them earlier, so it's a comfortable place for me. I love what I'm wearing. It's so feminine, it's comfortable, and for me my style is about comfort, and I think Shantnu and Nikhil's clothing line is about comfort, feminine, and it's effortless. So I really like their stuff.
Great. We'll move to Raj, please. Tell us about your association with the fashion tour and what you're wearing today.
So this is my first time actually. I'm for Blenders Pride. I'm working with Shantnu and Nikhil. I've known them for a while. They're friends, and I've worn their collections in the past as well. And actually, our debut together, we have walked for the first time. It was so great. Yeah. वो भी Calcutta में. So she's a Bengali, and walking in Calcutta with her together for the first time was an amazing feeling. And Shantnu and Nikhil, as I said, as Patra also mentioned, it's all about comfort. It's very unique. They have their signature collection. You can just, and it's actually when models were also walking, I was just telling Patra, oh wow, it's like everything looked so great. I wanted to get everything in my personal wardrobe as well. And I'm going to actually ask my stylist to get in touch, and actually going to message these my friends Shantnu and Nikhil as well later to just give me as many clothes from this collection as possible.
Perfect. And Harman, please tell us about your entire experience with Blenders Pride Glassware Fashion Tour, and tell us about what you're wearing right now.
I think it's a great opportunity for me to be part of Blenders Pride Glassware, and wearing Shantnu and Nikhil's collection is something which is belong to sports, and I think it's a very comfortable clothes, and I'm really happy what I'm wearing, and they are very comfortable, and definitely in the future whenever I'm going to watch any sport, I would love to wear these clothes.
Great. Thank you so much. One last question to everyone. What does pride mean to you? And this entire experience was pride in twisting traditions. Tell us about this experience. I'll start with Mr. Rajkummar Rao, please.
Pride is actually owning who you are. I think with your flaws, with your limitations, just accepting who you are and be the best version of yourself. I think that's pride for me. And tradition, I think it's very important to to twist traditions. Sometimes we can't just be stuck in one mold. You need to push your boundaries. You need to come out and create something new. and I'm very glad Shantnu Nikhil they've done that with this collection. People sometimes in our field also, in industry, acting also, people put you in a bracket that this is what you do, this is the genre that suits you. But I've always tried to break those conventions and to twist those traditions, and I think exactly what Shantnu and Nikhil have done with this collection.
Great, thank you. Patralekhaa, your take on pride and pride in twisting traditions?
I think we have just gone, we are still living through a pandemic, and I take pride in that, the fact that we all are here, we are like in amazing outfits, and as a community we are back again. So I take so much pride in that, because we have gone through hell. The last 2 years weren't easy for any of us, so I take pride in that. And twisting, I mean, that should be the norm, right? We make our own molds and we should be able to break it. So I think that's what it needs to be.
Yeah, yeah. Harmanpreet, why don't you tell us about pride and pride in twisting traditions?
Well, she's the pride of India. So
I
she
know,
doesn't, she
yeah.
doesn't need to talk about that.
You should be in
She is,
so please.
she
Yeah.
doesn't even need to talk about pride.
we are very proud that we are hosting this in Kolkata.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Thank
I think
you,
everybody is happy. And the truth is, we are also proud that the entire country is watching this show.
Oh, yeah.
You heard about the metaverse.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So,
Why don't
so
you tell us
picturesque.
about pride?
I think for me, as a woman, how much hard work we do and how much, struggles we have to face in our daily routine. And I think I was very lucky, I've got a lot of support from my family, and women in India, usually they don't get that much support. And I just hope, today where I'm standing, and many people, many parents, they will watch and they will encourage their girls to, take sport as a career, and they, wherever I'm standing, I'm feeling very proud.
Okay, Mr. Soni, if I could have you center, please. And Mr. Sethi. So, just a couple of questions for you. Please tell us, how was it conceptualizing this beautiful show and bringing together so many brilliant minds and people to showcase such a lovely collection? Please tell us, Ashish.
Well, Shantnu and Nikhil sadly not here tonight, but I think this was one of their career best shows for me. So it was just magnificent. Like Raj said, every piece is extremely wearable and it was styled impeccably. The clothes were finished really well. And the whole concept of it was the first time our designers actually built a full extension, brand extension from their print label and created it not just for one show, but for something that they're going to launch. So I think the clothes were just absolutely mesmerizing. And the concept of cricket, the idea was when we were working together on creating the the ideas behind the show. These guys are now icons, right? So for when it's there, it's the cricketing clothing that you wear off the pitch.
Yeah.
So that was their take, and I think it was just fantastically done. Like he said, he's happy to wear it everywhere. She can wear so much of that clothing even when she's not playing, right? And so it was really well done.
And when you say twist with a tradition, from times, you've always seen cricket as a gentleman's game. People all in pure white. And look how it's changed over the years. One day aa gaya, then look how T20, there's music blaring, people are wearing colored clothing. So that is the twist in the tradition that Blenders Pride Glassware Fashion Tour is all about. And today, all the millennials, all the young guys, everybody, they want a twist. The tradition remains, but there is always a twist.
And it's no longer exclusively for men, considering we are all watching them. At least I am always watching her when they're playing. So it's that's in itself a big change and twist from 100 years ago.
And there's a twist that it's the first time ever that both of them have walked together, and it was really magical.
And for me, I know as a country, including myself, all of us, we love watching cricket and cinema. And for this stage, to have cricket and cinema, both industries together, I think was...
So I'm going to change that one bit and say the best three things are, film industry, cricket and fashion. So the thing is, you've got the good combination of all three.
So Blenders Pride has blended them all.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you, Blenders Pride, for doing this. Thank you very much.
Okay, so
We're just going to skip one question.
right now. They are struggling, right? Because OTT has come up a lot. They have to leaps and bounds. Like you are there as an icon. So what is your take? Will OTT take over?
I don't think so. Anybody is here to take over anyone. I think we, both the industries, be it OTT, the streaming service platforms or theaters, they both will survive. I think they will coexist. OTT, of course, is a very strong parallel industry, and it's generating so much of employment for so many technicians and artists and makers out there. And those people are also from the film industry only. It's not like, they have gotten some people from outside world and then they're working. We are all together, actually. It's one industry. We're telling stories. We are all storytellers.
And coming back to Blender's Pride, how did you feel having to keep a ramp?
It's a great feeling. I think it's a big high to walk the ramp, and especially this time when it was my debut to walk along with Patralekhaa and for Shantnu and Nikhil. Two people I really admire and really admire their work. They're friends. So and love the collection. Loved what they gave me to wear. It's so comfortable. It looks great. It has their signature on it. So I think it was overall a great experience. Also because it was happening in Kolkata.
Last question: what does fashion mean to you?
In very simple words, fashion means comfort. Of course, it's not like I would wear something which is very out of the box. Like I don't really experiment too much, but I keep a check what's really in and what's not. For that, actually, Patralekhaa really helps me a lot. But apart from that, whatever I wear, it has to be comfortable. I can't really wear something which is not comfortable for me, but just because it's in. So that's why should not be the reason to wear it.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.